Yo guys, so this is my first time here at 4 p.m. basically market close. Back to another day in the life. I'm headed over to the New York Stock Exchange.
Amazing.
Cool.
Pleasure. It was an honor. We met the Einstein of Wall Street, and it's overwhelming. You do it from the desk for years, and then you get to see it in person. It's different.
And that's all that matters. Staking them, resting and saving, put back for whatever, whenever it helps.
Back to another day in the life. I'm headed over to the New York Stock Exchange to interview Peter, who you guys know as Einstein of Wall Street. He's been there for 150 years at this point. But I'm also interviewing Niall, which is a good friend of mine. He was originally an intern for Peter and then has finally become an actual trader on the floor with Peter. So it's dope to get both perspectives since, obviously Einstein's been there for a very long time. And Niall's only, just starting out. I also want to get his point of view on how it was becoming an intern and how it was, fully transitioning and becoming a full-time trader at the stock exchange. See if he's getting bullied or anything like that. But I'm headed over there. It was a snow day last night, so take a look at New York. Not the prettiest right now, but that's New York for you guys. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think I'm gonna get a rundown or a little, tour of the stock exchange like we usually do. You guys have seen it multiple times on my channel. But if I do, I will vlog as much as I can. But for the most part, you probably get a quick, walk through, me walking in, and then I'll be interviewing for the rest of the time. So I'll see you guys when I get in there. All right, guys, a little fit check. I'm a little finance bro right now. Finance bro. Look at Maki. Okay, Maki.
All right, we out. Oh, LV? Yeah.
Shit.
All right, we out.
All right, so Maki just got here, or was here. You cold?
Yeah, my ears are gone.
Waiting for Niall to come and get us, and then we're gonna go from there. You guys have your ID, right?
Yes.
I pray.
Imagine.
I would.
I was telling you, I should wear their glasses.
So. Look.
All right, 1 by 1 for you 3.
Thank you. Look who it is.
Yo, what's up, Slick?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How are you? Nice to see you. What's up? Hey, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. All right, you ready to roll?
Let's do it.
Well, let's get the interview under our belt.
Cool.
Where you been?
Just traveling. I just got back from Dallas. Did the boot camp.
Boot camp, yeah, it looked like that was a big deal. How many people were there?
35.
Cool. What do you charge for the boot camp?
5,000.
For the week?
But it also comes with like 6 months for free in the Discord, and we meet up like every day at night, and we go over every trade we take together. So it's pretty sick.
So, and the Discord during the day, you giving them these, is that where you give out your trades?
Yeah,
So they get that, plus a nightly wrap up, like forensics on the day?
correct. And we start off the morning together for 10 minutes, and I'll go over exactly what I'm looking at for the day.
Right, so it's a full coaching mentoring system.
Correct.
So that's $5,000 for a week plus 6 months, and that's a great deal. And these are new students? Do they start with the boot camp, or these people who?
No, they've been part of they've been part of the Discord for a while. I'm doing another in-person boot camp. I know you've seen it on YouTube where I live trade and teach in person from June 1st to June 6th in Los Angeles. I'll leave the flyer somewhere up here so you guys can see it visually. Screenshot it, send it to your friends, send it to your cousins, and then I'll leave the sign-up link down in the description. Do not miss this one because everyone always contacts me after, but June 1st to June 6th, I'll see you guys in LA. All right, so I just wrapped it up with Niall and Peter. I feel like those were really good. Interviews. We got really good questions, not the usual questions because people already know those answers.
No, I want to say you're an amazing trader. I don't know how much you've worked on it. You're also a fucking great interviewer.
Thank you.
You make that so easy.
We'll make a podcast one day, hopefully. Guys, like I said, didn't record much other than the podcast, but Maki had a great time.
It's incredible. Thank you.
We took some pictures at the bell. I hope you guys enjoyed that at the exchange. Maki looked like he had fun. He didn't get the full experience, so next time he comes, he'll get the full experience. It's just a problem around 2 p.m. I don't know if I could talk about it, but there's a lot of work that goes on at 2 p.m. for, you know, the funds there. Anyways, I'm about to go get some food at Capitol Grill. Extremely hungry. I'm going to try to start vlogging everything for you guys so I can start getting vlogs up like once a week. I want to start uploading twice a week. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but that's my goal for 2025, maybe later on starting this summer. So I'm gonna start vlogging basically everything I do. So I'll see you inside with the food. All right, so we got some lobster soup, and then some calamari. So I asked for what's, you know, recommended on the soup side. He recommended this. I don't normally get soup, but I don't know. Trying something new. I'm extremely hungry. So when you're hungry, you just want everything on the menu. You know, the Instagram eats first. It'll be posted in 2 months. Ooh, what's in there? I think there's lobster in here. That's good. That's why you always work with the same waiter over and over. He knows what you like. Pause. All right, some more food came out. Some shrimp cocktail and some Caesar salad, just to make sure it looks like we're trying to be healthy. You don't have to eat the Caesar salad, just order it, put it on your table, and just let it marinate for the looks. It's not about you eating, you know, a Caesar salad. Don't be a loser. All right, guys, another day on Wall Street here for Niall's book signing. Obviously, that's my guy. I was my first time at the New York Stock Exchange was when he was an intern, and it's funny because I started as an intern on Wall Street as well. So, you know, here to support Niall. Of course, we're friends now versus when we just first met. But it's dope. You know, I've never been to one of these, but I guess this is what they do for all the new people who end up working for the New York Stock Exchange. And I guess they all do it on one day where, you know, let's say Niall and 5 other people ended up getting a job at the New York Stock Exchange. March 6th, which is today, is when they all do their book signings and, you know, celebrate working at the New York Stock Exchange. So I am happy for him, and we're here to support our friends. So I'll show you guys how it looks. I've never seen it before, so it's an experience for both of us, me and all of you. So guys, so this is my first time here at 4 p.m. basically market close. The market just crashed, so I guess it's a celebration on Wall Street whether the market is up or down. But it honestly looks like the world is ending in here. It's like serious. Like usually when I come earlier, it's not that serious. Hold up. Oh wait, no, I think there was an IPO today or something. Look. Alright, so I think we're just heading upstairs for the signing. I don't think it's, yeah, I'm not sure where it's at, but yeah, how does it feel? This is a new hairstyle?
Yeah, right?
Trying something?
Fresh, bro.
I like it.
I know it's risky to do it on the day of, but
Oh wait, this is your first day trying it?
yeah.
That's dope.
But to reimagine the future, a bright day lies ahead. A new chapter takes shape with each share passing through our pipes. Welcome to Wall Street. Welcome to New York City, the world's financial capital. Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
It's a tough act to follow, but I'll do my best. Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange member book signing event. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Charlie Cachese. I'm the head of trading floor operations here. I'll be emceeing tonight. And this happens to be my favorite NYSE tradition for many reasons, one of which I was once in your shoes. I had the honor, and I was a floor member, got to sign the book. Looking at this crowd looks more years ago than I'd like to admit. But trust me when I tell you this, no matter what path your career may take you from this day forward, you, your family, and your colleagues will look back on this day with a tremendous sense of pride. My securities.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that book signing. That was my first one, so I got to experience that for the first time with you guys, which is dope because you guys are going to be watching it feeling like you were there with me. Never seen it before. I got to show you guys the book, but they have a book. This has been a tradition since God knows when. I saw a signing in there from 1827, so that's very interesting. So, I mean, it is something that they do once a year. So, for example, let's say you get the job in the summer, for example, right? You don't end up signing the book until that one day that comes, which I guess this year is March 6th, so it's pretty dope to see. And it was definitely an experience. So shout out to Niall and Peter, Einstein of Wall Street. Obviously, without them, wouldn't be able to come to the New York Stock Exchange. I'll show you around though. Let me show you the book. All right, look at the dates, guys. So this one's 1988. 1988, not that cool, but I'll show you guys in a second where I saw that year. Oh wait, 1988. And then you have 1827. That's nuts. Oh my God.
It's 4199.
That's crazy.
They actually bought the seat for me.
That's Peter's signature in '88.
That's insane. What type of paper do they use? The ink is still perfect on there. I know, this is crazy.
If you go back, you have to realize the way it's. So they started signing the book, what, 1867?
1869.
1869.
But they went back and they found anyone who was still alive on the floor and had them sign.
But the floor wasn't actually alive since till 1903.
On this building, yeah.
Right. Oh, so that was actually seats from the old building.
Yeah,
New York
yeah.
Stock. So before, in 1850, they built a building here called the New York Stock and Exchange, which was the precursor to this building. But who are the, when was J.P. Morgan and those guys? Like,
Funny you should ask.
He knows exactly the page.
Right? You act like I've never gotten that question before.
so some of the early greats, like Carnegie signed the book, didn't he?
Oh, Carnegie did. We got Rockefeller. There's
Rockefeller signed it. Let's see J.P. Morgan's signature.
terrible.
Where is it?
It's that one right there. And
That's J. Pierpont Morgan in 1890. Check that out.
That's crazy. Wait, who is
So that
that?
was J.P. Morgan.
Oh,
JP Morgan.
That's the original J.P. Morgan.
the original J.P. Morgan.